What's up, ladies and gents? CenterStrain01, your host. Welcome back to more Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Of course, thank you to Square Enix for providing the review code so I can show this off to all of you out there. With that being said, let us begin. So I'm about a couple hours ahead of this point now, so I feel like I have a good understanding of the mechanics a little bit better, and we know exactly what we need to do. So we're going to go ahead and start trekking along.
You can get through here. Give me a hand.
These episodes are a little bit longer than normal, so remember to continue to like and let me know that you guys are appreciating the longer episodes if that is how you would like me to start doing things in the future.
You see that?
It must be Kwakyaku. We have to get down there.
We'll be getting down there soon, but we have a lot of things to do before we actually do.
You sure this is a path?
Come on, stay close to me.
This is definitely not a path. Oh. God.
Almost there.
Almost there. Heard that before. Oh, gotcha. You right?
I'm okay. Just a couple more steps.
Okay.
You're all right.
I'm okay. What do you think built all this?
It could have been the Inca. They knew a lot about hydraulics.
The bridge is down. Maybe we can lift it with those counterweights.
Maybe. This depicts the Incan god Kon. He was the son of Inti, the sun god, and Pachamama, the moon goddess. Kon was in charge of the wind and the rain, although in some legends he was only in charge of the weather that came from the south, while his brother Pachacamac was in charge of weather that came from the north.
I hope that this structure is here because we're on our way to that village.
Me too. This describes something nearby. Two serpents guard life and death. I lie trapped within their eternal struggle. Cinnabar was used in the ancient past for producing a bright orange pigmentation on ceramics, murals, tattoos, and in religious ceremonies.
There you go. So what those do is they actually help you to locate specific stuff. And that was the clue that we got earlier, and there's where you can actually pick that up.
This water is drinkable.
You want to try it?
I think I'll stick to the bottles you found in the cargo from the plane. You know, if I had known how much time I'd spend in the wilderness, I'd have paid more attention in Boy Scouts.
Wasn't your thing?
Well, my family situation meant we didn't get to do a lot.
The canopa serves as a receptacle for offerings of cocoa and animal tallow. The stuffed canopa is thrown into the farmer's field at the start of the harvest season as a gift for Pachamama, the mother god. It is said, if the present is accepted, the farmer will yield large crops in a successful breeding season.
Or stuff like that.
We got a little bit of a puzzle here, but it's a pretty easy puzzle to figure out.
What about you? Ever do Girl Scouts or nature camp as a kid? Hey, that did something. I think the water powers the bridge somehow.
It's too heavy. Give me a hand.
do need to be quick. You don't have a lot of time once you do this.
The water's filling the bucket.
Good. Let's see what those counterweights do.
As you can see, you do not have a lot of time.
Come on back. We'll try again.
So it's something that you really, really got to be super quick on, and if you're not quick, then you won't be able to pull it off.
Okay, Jonah, you can let go.
That's it. Let's get across.
Guess we go through here.
After you. What's that?
I think it's some sort of sealer or... Help me with this.
Sure. What is it?
It's a recipe. Seems to be a mixture of herbs. It could help if we run into any more jaguars.
Let's hope we don't. Way out is over here.
Eye of the Eagle. Hold LB, then tap Y to use the Perception Herbal. Allows Laura to sense animals and natural resources throughout the environment.
We're getting closer to the village.
I can't wait to get back to civilization. These are different from the ruins in Mexico. Do your dad's notebook say anything about Peru?
No. I mean, there is supposed to be a secret city of gold in Peru. Paititi. Every treasure hunter on Earth is looking for it. But Dad's notes stop in Mexico. Like he lost interest or... I don't know. The next volume picks up in Syria. These two gods are the rulers of the Maya underworld, Xibalba. Literally the place of fright. Vucub-Kakwish, whose name means seven macaw, was a monstrous bird who is said to carry the false sun in his beak. His subordinate was Hunkame, which means one death. They are both defeated and killed by the hero twins after challenging them to various sports and games in which both sides cheated. Vucub-Kakwish lost his game of darts when the hero twins used blowpipes.
Passageway. That's promising. Remind me how the riddle goes again? Chase the heart of the serpent.
To the silver-crowned mountain where the twins confer. Whatever weapon these were attached to has rusted away in the jungle's humidity. There's something etched on them. Can barely make it out. P.H. Percy Fawcett. But we must be thousands of kilometers from his last known position.
Where do you think it is to Kwakyaku?
Assuming we're going the right way, hard to say. But the irrigation system is a good sign.
Right. People were here at some point. Let's just hope they still are.
Alright, we're not going to upgrade any specific skills just yet, but we did find another challenge tomb here. If you guys are paying attention. So let's go. We'll enter this
found
alone.
Something. There might be a way in.
If it's not civilization, I'll wait here by the fire.
So every challenge tomb is going to have something that's going to obviously make it challenging, either being death traps or specifically like a really, really tough puzzle that you have to figure out. Well, most of them all have tough puzzles. But you will be able to unlock specific abilities that allow you to, you know, have more health, take less damage, that kind of thing. And even in my short amount of time that I've played the game so far, there has already been like 4 of these challenge tunes, so they are plentiful. And of course, this just tells you where our main objective is, and you can see that there is the tomb that we entered here. You can see what we've picked up, everything along the way. You can see that there's a survival cache over there that we'll eventually be able to pick up. You get the idea.
I'll have to climb to make it across. This gear is early 20th century. That starched shirt Fawcett may be getting all the attention, but I know his time is almost up. The world will remember the Timothy Walker as the man who finally found the lost city of El Dorado. We've set up camp in a canyon. It was a grueling journey to get this far. We'll rest here a few days, get our bearings. Some of the men need patching up, and I wouldn't mind one good night's sleep. The men say something came through the camp last night. The jungle is getting to them. I keep telling them that we're close and we need to keep it together. One of the scouts has found a temple of some kind up ahead. We'll start construction of bridges and ladders this morning and head out from camp this afternoon.
Well, I did not mean to do that. I am so sorry, guys. Wow. Thank God it saves everything, though. That's good. So what you're supposed to do here is obviously climb. I just don't think I'd climb tall enough, I guess. Need to go to the very, very top. I wasn't at the very, very top, so that was my bad. Just a poor lack of climbing judgment there, I guess. There's nothing to actually go up there, even though you think you might be able to. Very, very cool stuff. All right, there was one thing here. Yep. Alright, here we go. We've got our big puzzle. This one specifically is not too difficult to figure out. It didn't take me too long to figure out the first time.
an incredible sight.
Back that way is where you'll actually be coming through to the exit, so... And that's where we start the puzzle, but we'll go here first. I think that's all that's in here. Oh, nope. Almost missed it.
Damn this place. Damn this forsaken jungle. It holds a jewel just out of reach and then sweeps your legs out from under you. We've almost made it across that bottomless pit. Some kind of altar beckons from the other side, under a giant stone face that seems to mock our efforts. Something attacked the camp. Some men claimed it was panthers. Others said something more sinister. Half the crew insist on abandoning the expedition. I had to dress one man down, made an example of him. All I need is one more day. One more lousy day.
Finger length away.
Something just moved up ahead.
Can you see that? We're being watched.
Have to find a way across the cenote.
Alright, so this specific puzzle isn't too tricky to figure out. You can kind of see a little bit of what you're going to need to do. So we got to angle this. Over here. So we can make our way this way.
They must have abandoned this place in the middle of building it.
Still up there looking. Look at that. But it won't let you shoot at him, even though you can actually see him. I like the fact that you can at least see him. So first off, we need to do is actually cut the rope, but you got to get directly underneath it in order to do it. Now we're gonna move this to this side. This is going to keep a hold of it. Climb back up here. Now this is the trick part. You got to get there super quick. Do not dawdle. You don't have a lot of time.
Have to get across this mountain. Made it. Must be a climbing path somewhere to reach the altar. be a climbing path somewhere to reach the altar. Here, under the watchful eye of one of the Lords of Death, lies the gate to Shabalba, where all must travel when transitioning from this life to the next.
You can die there, so you definitely want to be careful.
Now to find my way out.
Increase climbing skills to traverse the environment with more speed. Tomb complete. And that's pretty much all it is, guys. That one, not too difficult. And you'll see where we are. We're actually back right where we were. Just making sure we didn't miss anything on the way there. I think I did miss a few things too, but I'm not going for 100%. So you remember when I looked behind you and there was that location there, I said, oh, that's where you come out of. That's the next challenge tomb, has that place that you come out of. So I got that wrong. So as you can see, we're back out here again. We'd have to go through a whole big thing. Unfortunately, I did miss that, and I do apologize for that, but we're going to keep moving on for now.
Another of those Maya altars, and...
And what?
An old camp gone to ruin.
We should keep...
And even though it says we didn't miss anything, there was like this little bit of something there, but...
Going.
Right.
All right, let's see about upgrades a little bit. How many points do we've got? We've got 2 as of right now. Perception. Those are the ones we just got. Recovering arrows when looting enemies. That's not really a big...
How will we know when we're back on track to find the hidden city?
Maya ruins are bound to stand out, right?
Right.
This is something you definitely want, because then we're going to get kill a second. So these are going to be skills that we want to get. And we can grab this one. This allows us to kill 2. After performing a stealth attack on an enemy, press Y to kill another one. Let's move on.
I think we can get out that way.
Jonah, Help me with this. On 3, 2, 1.
Oh man, it comes out very, very tough to actually get a glimpse of it. Got it. Nice. I did not want to kill this jaguar either.
Lara, are you okay? Lara!
Go ahead and grab this stuff first.
Lara, are you okay? Lara! Lara, are you okay? Are you okay?
Help me with this.
Your back looks bad. I'm gonna go make camp. Let me take a look at that. It's not pretty. You know, with everything we've been through recently, I've been thinking about my brother. I always tried to protect him. From my father. From himself. But I lost him.
You did everything you could.
If I had been in the right place, at the right time, he would still be here. If I had eyes in the back of my head.
You can't protect everyone. Thank you.
I miss him.
I know. My parents. I miss them too. I had a dream about my mother recently.
Yeah?
It was so vivid. When I was little, my father used to keep things from me. Hide things. About her, especially.
Why would he do that?
After she died, he thought they'd cause me pain. It didn't stop me from looking for them, of course. I still have so many questions.
Your dad created as many mysteries as he solved.
Dominguez said that he would use the silver box of Ishel to remake the world. If you had that power, what would you do?
Panic, probably.
You wouldn't go back to when your brother was alive and be with him again.
And lose everything else? No way. I like this world. It's not perfect. But everything I love now is in it.
Claim her treasure. The adventurer Lara Croft must outwit the king, reach the Forbidden Tomb, and solve the mystery of the White Queen. The way will be fraught with trials.
Lara, are you doing your math homework?
The adventurer should not dally any longer. In a minute, Dad!
We are back at
High walls of
Croft
Castle
Manor.
beckon, taunting.
There's actually all kinds of cool things that you can do here.
Strange beasts cross our hero's path. Hard to tell if they're bloodthirsty. This looks like a figure from that game Mom and Dad used to play. But why is it out here, in the playground? There's an A scratched in the bottom for Amelia. I miss you, Mom. Deadly accurate, for the most part. Our hero could shoot a fly of a cart at 100 paces.
All right, so that was just a little challenge that you can do.
I have thought about it many times, and I'm still adamant that Lara be spared from this terrible grief, as you call it. Having her constantly thinking about her mother will only be more painful. It is better for her to be a child and not be burdened by such heavy thoughts. If you do not desist in this campaign of yours, I will not hesitate to terminate your employment at Croft Manor.
Make sure you pick this back up.
Looks like there's something up there in the crow's nest. I think this is from when we walked the El Memsha. I don't remember much, except for how spicy the bazaar smelled. Mum looks so happy. So does Dad. It's not fair. Why did she have to die? The treasure is revealed.
Now there's a lot of little things around here that you could look at, listen to, all that kind of stuff.
Lara climbs out over a lake of bubbling lava.
And which is why I want to do these little things, because I do want to show them off to you guys.
The White Queen, locked away, but not forgotten.
And it is a little bit of a mystery that we have to figure out.
The excavation will soon reveal the secrets of this site. Amazing! Croft has entered a burial chamber that has not been disturbed in millennia.
Very, very beautiful. I love just the way that it looks.
The floor gives way! Lara tumbles into the darkness. Fresh graves. The king does not take kindly to trespassers. O brave Sir Knight, victim of the king's curse, doomed to stand vigil, warning away others from the forbidden tomb. What was it Dad said? Carnations first appeared where the Virgin Mary's tears fell.
All right, I think that's about it as far as all that goes. I don't see anything else. So we're going to go ahead and move on now. Oh, there's one more thing here.
Sir, I understand these last few years have been more than difficult for you. We all miss Amelia terribly. However, I worry Lara has begun to forget what little she knew about her mother. A terrible thing. I realise it is not my place to pry, but have you reconsidered talking to her about Amelia? My belief is that it would help you get over your tremendous grief and bring you two closer. Now for the real treasure in the Forbidden Tomb. Our hero must be quiet to avoid alerting the king.
What does Lara have to do with any of this? She's in her room doing her homework.
She hasn't much time. The King's Guard will never expect Croft to climb the castle. The castle tower is taller than she thought. continues climbing, looking for another way in. Our hero spies another entrance. Shoo! Go on! Young Lara confronts the extraordinary height and danger and pushes it from her mind. Almost there. She recovers her footing and her goal. Now, onward to the Forbidden Tomb. These parapets are damaged. She'll have to squeeze through. She's so close. She can almost touch it, but an invisible force field stands in her way. There must be another entrance. Our fearless adventurer has reached the summit. At last, she spots a way in below. She will have to be careful. Why do I do these stupid things? Shit! Chuckles at her audacity. She's close now. At last, she enters the Forbidden Tomb. Wow. By night, the great bat stole the queen at 30 north and 90 east. From her pen, she wrote her heart. With light, unlock her love's release. I wonder if the White Queen is lonely. The head of King David. From a shepherd to a king. Imagine that. The cup of St. John. The apostle had been given a chalice of poisoned wine. But after his blessing, the note said 90 degrees east and 30 north. This is an old game. 2 shields and a white crown. Could that be the White Queen? A Byzantine scroll. Justice is the constant and perpetual wish to render everyone his due. Emperor Justinian. This is Egyptian, an evil eye box. The contents were meant to help sustain and provide for people in the afterlife. The Sun King, Louis XIV, married Maria Theresa, ending a long-standing war between France and Spain. The poor queen, Maria Theresa, died a painful death, to which the king said, "This is the first trouble she has given me." I bet the poor thing could hardly see out of that chanfron. Mid-14th century barding. Germanic, I think. I can't imagine how heavy those bardings were. Those poor horses. A quotation from Chaucer. What is better than wisdom? Woman. What is better than a good woman? Nothing. The king and the White Queen. There's something in the shields.
Trying to give you guys every little bit of history, every little bit of what it wants. All right, so we need to go 30. So we need to go up. And 90 east.
With light, unlock her love's release. It worked. Croft has entered the forbidden mezzanine. She'll have to be careful. I just wanted to thank you for your discretion, as well as the work you have done. The vault has been constructed exactly to my specifications. The final payment will be sent at the end of the week. The delay was due to an accounting error, which has now been rectified. Yours, Richard Croft. A baby Tyrannosaurus Rex. I wonder if it lost its mother too. A Yatiri, a South American healer. No matter where you stand, these masks seem to stare at you. This looks Mayan. Is it Kukulkan? I wonder who those two dogs are. Animal skulls, an omen of death, and symbols of great change. I haven't seen some of these artifacts before. An ossuary. This box contains the bones of the dead. I can't read the inscription. This is the kind of armor that the conquistadors wore during the Age of Discovery. I wonder what they found. A statue of an Ariki from the Cook Islands. 25th Dynasty. The interior of the sarcophagus is incredibly intricate. This looks Greek? No, Persian. I wonder what she's guarding. A Persian lioness. But someone stole her head. I wonder what she was looking at. The death mask of Agamemnon, found in Mycenae. An African tribal mask, made of gold. Ashanti, perhaps. The great bat's wings unfurl. The knight's shield reflects the light beam.
So all you got to do, very, very simple. Just move it to where the shields are on facing each side. Which means you have to get this specifically out of the way so that you can get the second shield, and then the White Queen will go in the middle.
There she is! The White Queen. Trapped. I have to help her.
It's very easy. All you got to do is just change this a little bit.
Now I can free her. With light, unlock her love's release. Amazing. Her heart pounding, our hero crosses the threshold into the unknown. These are Mum's things.
The path was dark and is guarded by bats, said the Red Knight. The White Queen regarded him with a curious smile and said,
Bats! I'm not afraid of bats. I'm not afraid of anything. Tell me about this.
You and me are riding a T-Rex in Egypt.
Where's Daddy?
At work.
Amelia, this is very, very important. I cannot abandon my responsibilities just on the verge.
You are always on the verge. Your obsession is destroying this family.
Obsession. I'm upset.
You are missing your daughter's childhood because you're always in some tomb on the other side of the world. Why can't you be happy with what you have?
Oh, for goodness sake, you don't have to deal with it.
Dad?
Please, for goodness sake, you've got to understand. This is probably the most important one I've arrived at. Well, okay, what do I do? I have to...
Dad? Dad! Dad! Come on. Please, Dad. Wake up. Dad. Don't leave me.
Morning. So, Silver Crown Mountain?
Yeah.
I wonder what the jungle has in store for us today.
All right, so this is where we can get into our custom outfits. This is allow us to be a little bit stealthier. So we're going to equip it, as well as these for the lower body. This makes us a lot quieter and stealthier as we go through our environments. And you can also craft these things as well. Let's just see what it looks like. There's a different one there. This gives us increased duration of perception herb effects and reduces noise from running. But obviously we're going to go with the stealthy. Where the twins
How did you
confer.
I had that dream again.
About your parents?
Yeah.
So I think this is actually a very, very good spot to go ahead and stop the video. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the longer videos. I'm going to try to make them worth your while. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought. And again, thanks to Square Enix for providing the copy for me so that I can play this all for you guys. Love you all. Take care of yourselves. And I will see you on the next video. Peace out.